for the American College of Cardiology and Heart Rhythm Society and has advised Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego on public health and equity issues. Please join me in welcoming her to the stage with a big round of applause as she shares her insights with us.
Thank you so much, everyone, for having me. I can't believe I have to follow those amazing dancers. Let's give another hand for our amazing dancers today. My name is Dr. Heather Ross. As I mentioned, I'm a professor at Arizona State University, and I'm so pleased to be here today representing the Phoenix Women's Commission, where I am so honored to serve as the chairwoman of the Phoenix Women's Commission, along with your Madam President, Lalita Byra, who also is a commissioner with us. Commissioner Byra, Madam President, asked me to come today to share just a little bit about what the Phoenix Women's Commission does. Now, the Phoenix Women's Commission is an appointed body of women whose job is all volunteers to advise Mayor Gallego or whoever the mayor is in our great city at the time, and also the city council for the city of Phoenix, and also the city staff for the city of Phoenix. We're so privileged to have women who come from across Phoenix. Let me just see, who is a resident of Phoenix? Yes, many of us. Keep your hands up if you're a resident of Phoenix. Who works in Phoenix? If you work in Phoenix but don't live there, raise your hand. Super. Who has ever been to Phoenix? All of us. We're in the city of Phoenix right now. And I want you to know that the job of the Women's Commission is to reach every single one of us, every single one of you, because the work that we do is listening to women who live in Phoenix, who work in Phoenix, and who come to Phoenix for entertainment, to visit family, what have you. What we do as the Women's Commission is a few things. First and foremost, we listen to women around Phoenix to hear what are those issues that are the most important to women. And I can tell you that that is exactly what drives the work then that we do. We have three big areas that we're working in for women in Phoenix. One of those areas has to do exactly with empowering women, exactly what your mission is. That is seeking pay equity, and we have a wonderful subcommittee that is working along with the Good Jobs Initiative and the Good Jobs Coalition in the city of Phoenix to help encourage businesses to practice pay equity. That means equal work for equal pay, or equal pay for equal work. We know that there are pay differences. Women earn less than men do for doing the same job. That is not acceptable. And one of the areas that we're working in is to encourage businesses to do the right thing, the ethical thing, the moral thing, and the thing that is good for society, which is to practice pay equity and pay women equal pay for equal work. So that's one of our areas. The second area that we hear from women are very concerned about, again, having to do with work, but also having to do with family. Women are very concerned in Phoenix about having good childcare opportunities so that their children can start building their community and their society, but also enabling a lot of women to do the work that helps to support their family. And then beyond early childhood education is the greater education landscape. We know that in the state of Arizona, education can be a challenge. Our public education system is challenged for a variety of political reasons and for a variety of social reasons. So we have a wonderful committee that is working and really engaging with early childhood education providers and champions across the city to really uplift the conditions for early childhood education and education to again serve Phoenix women and their families. The third big area that we're working in is an area that I think we can look around. I know that when I was driving here this afternoon, I noticed that there are people who are really struggling with finding housing that they can afford. Affordable housing is a crisis across our city, across our metro region, across our state, and across our country. We definitely feel that here in Phoenix. We also know that here in Maricopa County, we do unfortunately have more people every year who are experiencing homelessness. And we know that the majority of those folks who are experiencing homelessness end up in the city of Phoenix because that's where the services are concentrated. Even if they came from another city within Maricopa County or even outside of Maricopa County, they do end up oftentimes in Phoenix. And so the Phoenix Women's Commission, its third pillar, its third vertical, if you will, at this time is working on affordable housing and homelessness. We have specifically partnered with the city departments, the city housing department, the city homeless services department, and the neighborhood services department. And what we, the Women's Commission, have done is we've asked them, okay, we know the work that you're doing, and we know the people that you're serving and the numbers that you're reporting, and that's really, really valuable. But where do women fall in that, right? Because the numbers don't get reported out for women so much. We know that there are more men experiencing homelessness who get counted than women experiencing homelessness who get counted. But women, we're clever, aren't we? And I can tell you, I work in homelessness. A lot of my research is with people experiencing homelessness, a lot with women experiencing homelessness. And I can tell you that women are really, really good at hiding the things that they want to hide. We heard that, and I was very inspired by the vertical that WEF is pursuing with domestic violence. That is something that women work very hard to hide, isn't it? The job of the Phoenix Women's Commission is to make visible what do these things mean for Phoenix women. And so I hope that that gives you a picture of some of the work that the Phoenix Women's Commission does. We do hold some video conferences throughout the year for education. We have a major forum that we hold, the She Matters Equity Forum. Madam President, Commissioner Byra is the vice chair for that forum this year. Now, let me tell you just how powerful the Phoenix Women's Commission is and can be with all of your support even more. You may recall that we had hundreds of days without measurable rain in the city of Phoenix until March 7th. On March 7th was the scheduled Phoenix Women's Commission annual forum that was called Bloom Where You Are Planted. Now, I don't want to suggest that the Phoenix Women's Commission controls the weather or could bring about rain, but what I can tell you is that we had a really exciting outdoor event planned for that day, spotlighting the 19 North neighborhood here at 19th Avenue, in this neighborhood, and just near a park and ride, which is so empowering for women to be able to commute into their work and their entertainment and things like this. That event was rained out, which we were sorely disappointed by, but people did say it takes rain for the plants to bloom, right? So it's great for all of you who may not have been aware of the forum because it is being rescheduled. The date hasn't quite been selected yet. We are in conversation with Mayor Gallego's office at this moment, but the Phoenix Women's Commission annual forum, the She Matters Equity Forum, because every one of us matters, is going to be held later this spring, and we will make sure that WEF shares that information to all of its members because attendance is free. Speakers are 100% focused on empowering women, and not only empowering you by telling you how to go about building your career, how to go about advocating for yourself, how to go about communicating for your entire community, but also listening to all of the attendees in breakout sessions. That's where we learn. And the work that we do evolves every season, just as we, as women, as the men who support women, as a community, we continue to evolve every season as well. So if you are interested in learning more about the Phoenix Women's Commission, you can find information at phoenix.gov. If you go to phoenix.gov, you can look at boards and commissions, or you can just go to that search bar and type in women, and that will get you to us. And I know that WEF's mailing list will be ready and able to share out the information for our rescheduled She Matters Equity Forum when it will be held later this spring. So I want to really sincerely thank you for having me here today. I will tell you that in my professional tradition and in my cultural tradition, lighting a candle is what starts everything. I'm a nurse practitioner in my day job by trade, and we in nursing, we all are lifted up by the lamp of Florence Nightingale, and that is the symbol for nursing. It's not a chick in a white dress. It is the lamp of Florence Nightingale, and it's that light. And my own cultural and religious tradition, I'm Jewish, and we light candles for every single one of our celebrations. It is absolutely the beginning of everything for everything that I do. So when I was invited to light a light at the beginning here, I knew that this was a place that I wasn't just invited, but I belonged. So I want to thank all of you for creating that belonging and invite you to the Phoenix Women's Commission. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Rusty.